Hello and welcome to Zandvoort for another round of Formula One action. Four lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's the owner-driver then in pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, George Russell and Gasly, Hamilton, Bottas, Perez and Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Alex Albon and Mick Schumacher, Vettel, Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Hülkenberg, Joe, Magnussen, Tsunoda and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today. It's Natalie Pinkham.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And of course, it's looking very close here today. A lot is going to be riding on those first few corners. And then the question becomes, who can manage their tyres so they're in a good position to push hard towards the end?
Tu as remporté la course, c'est ta deuxième victoire d'affilée. Super boulot.
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here in Zandvoort, but they've done so in spectacular style. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. White increases their championship lead. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.